Hello, everybody. I'd like to introduce you to Joe Sherman, the owner of SoilChem LLC in Oklahoma. We have the biodegradable SoilPak-250, which is a soil stabilizer. I'm going to have Joe take over now. So,
Good
Joe.
morning. I hope everybody's doing well. It's a nice sunny day in Oklahoma today. We'll talk a little bit about our product with the SoilPak-250 and kind of what the benefits are to our chemical and what it will, the soils it will work the best in.
Okay. And how did this get started? How did you figure this out?
We started this it was about 5 years ago. We had a chemist that was working with us, and he kept thinking that he could develop a chemical for road stabilization. We started using some polymers, and they didn't work exactly like we wanted. So in the development stages, we come up with this, and we've changed it. We've got it now where we know it works. So it is a great product for all the counties, state governments, countries, or anywhere that you've got a clay. We can pretty well get it stabilized.
Thank you. And what's our oldest road and where is it?
Our oldest road that we got is 5 years old, and it's down in Comanche County, down below in Oklahoma. And it was a 5-mile road that we started with to do our testing on.
And then what happened to the road?
Yeah, the road itself, actually, we got a flood in Geronimo, Oklahoma, just south of Lawton there where we were doing the roads. And it had water going over the top of the road about 4 foot deep for about 2 days. And we had done that road the day before. We had stabilized that road. And the county commissioner called me and he said, well, what do you think? I said, is it going to be there or not? I said, well, I hope it's there. I said, but we'll find out, because we were in new testing. When the water subsided and went down, the road was still intact. And you could tell exactly where the chemical started and where it stopped. So we were very impressed, with the fact of the matter, we withstood that flood. That road, that 5 miles, we actually got a rain about every day that we would get done. So we had a lot of moisture on that road, and we throw a little rock on top of it every day after we get done, and we were fine.
Excellent. Do you have any other rain stories?
Yeah, the road we did in Mays County was, we stabilized the road. It was an old asphalt road. We went in there and stabilized it. There was 3.5 miles of it, and they did not get to it to get rock put on top of it, and they got about 2.5-inch rain on top of it. And they called me and they said, well, what are we going to do? And I said, it's fine. Don't sweat. We've got enough aggregate in there that it's not going to get that bad, but it would help if we throw some rock on top of it. So they ended up, after, about 2 days, they decided, well, we might ought to put a little rock on top of it just until, we get to it to chip and seal it. So they did. They threw a little rock on top of it. Everybody was happy. The world was good. And then when they get ready to chip and seal it, the statement was, they called us on Monday morning and said they had just run the road, and there was not a part of that road that had any kind of softness to it. It was hard all the way through for the whole 3.5 miles, and they had never had that before on any of the roads that they'd done. So that was very encouraging for us.
That's great. Can you tell us what some of the benefits are to using SoilPak-250 over any other product?
Well, the first thing is it's so easy to put it down. It's, if you can get it in the ground, it's a clay-based chemical. Let me explain that to you. The plasticity levels are from a 5 up to a 20, and then over a 20, you're going to have to, we're going to have to do a little more work with some other stuff to make it work. But in that 5 to 20 area is a long range. Getting the moisture levels right. If you get within 5 or 6 points on the moisture, you're going to be good. So that's not a big problem. But the benefit, one of the benefits of this is price. Mm-hmm. When you get into your soil cements or anything else, you're going to be in that 85 cents to 90 cents per square foot. And with this product right now in Oklahoma, it's running about 8.5 to 9 cents a square foot.
Wow, big difference.
Yes, and we're, you know, it's like I said, it is a clay-based chemical, but it works extremely well in these clays.
Very interesting. And what is this in front of you right now?
These are 3 pucks that we built here in the shop, and these here have been cured for 7 days, and this one has been cured for about 4 days. This puck here is the actual ground that we did, or the road that we did down in Pontotoc County, where we actually put the base back into, or the road back into the base of the road with the chemical, and this is what we came up with.
All right.
So the county commissioner down there was extremely happy with the way this all turned out. They're doing more roads down there now as we speak. So the product is very eco-friendly. It has no harm to anything. The joke was that, you know, you basically couldn't use this on roads because it's got a molasses smell to it, and the cows would eat the roads. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's kind of, but in all of our